What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over making a 200,000 MT squad builder right now in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Now, when I'm looking at this squad, I think we're a little under 200,000. If I had to guess, we're probably closer to like the 170, 175,000 MT mark. But it is tough because I feel like the difference between, you know, some of the top level guys and some of the guys that I'm going to be running is massive. But right now with where the auction house is at, it's hard. I'm just telling you guys, it's hard to build a budget squad. So that's what we're going to be trying to do. Again, as I do dive into it, smash that subscribe button. We're going to start off with Galaxy Oppo Evan Turner. I got him for free on my no money spent out of the 10 box. And that's another thing I want you guys to know and realize. If you have any free cards, use the free cards. I can't emphasize that enough. That is super important. If you've got decent free cards, please use them. And so I got free Evan Turner on my no money spent. So he's probably going to be the point guard on my no money spent for the foreseeable future. I really do like the card. Comes with the Jarrett Culver base. Super easy time, easy to green. He's 6'6", defensively going to be able to compete. Has a good leaner. Evan Turner is an absolute stud in this game. And the fact that you can get it for 10,000 MT in, you know, an era in my team right now where everything is super expensive, you got to take advantage of it, guys. Evan Turner, an absolute stud, an absolute beast, especially for the price he is ultimately going for. At the shooting guard position, we are plugging in a pink diamond Jabari Smith Jr. Now, why do I like Jabari Smith Jr.? 6'10", 6'11", I think what is he, 6'11"? I want to say he's 6'11". But either way, 6'11" at the 2. Gonna knock down shots, has a great release. Defensively, he's gonna be just fine. The problem with Jabari Smith Jr. really lies in the fact that, guess what? He's not going to really be able to handle the ball a whole ton. So when it comes down to, like, can he create his own shot? I mean, he leaves something to be desired in that, you know, in that category. He's still a really good card. I like him. Defensively, offensively, a really complete card. It just comes down to creating his own shot is not going to be where Jabari Smith Jr. is at his best. At the small forward position, we're plugging in Diamond Alexis Agenza. Now, for Alexis Agenza, it's a little bit different. He's a different type of card. He's going to be 7'2" at that small forward position. Why do I like him? He's going to knock down shots. And guess what? His switchability is awesome as well. He's the type of guy that if you can get an Alexis Agenza with even a couple of extra Hall of Fame badges, it is so important. Try to pair Alexis Agenza with a coach that's going to help the, you know, speed, going to help the agility, those type of things. And you're going to like what you get out of Alexis Agenza. I think the card is an absolute beast, an absolute stud at that small forward position. Power forward position. I'm plugging in Galaxy Opal Miles Turner. Now, when I talk about Miles Turner, realize the card is super rare. If you have Willis Reed, if you have Tim Duncan, plug them in this spot. But I don't mind Miles Turner for what he is. 6'11", gonna play great defense, gonna knock down shots. Is he as good as Tim Duncan, Willis Reed? No, but the card is still a really solid alternative if you don't have those type of guys. I feel like right now at the power forward position, it's pretty gritty. I don't necessarily love a lot of guys there. Yes, you can plug in a guy like Rudy Gobert, Wilt Chamberlain, any free type of card you've got, plug them in here. But for me, in my money, Miles Turner for 40,000 coins is a good option. Center position, I'm plugging in Big Wang. Now, I haven't used Wang yet, but I've heard he's got a right-handed jump shot. Like 2K, the guy is left-handed. Why is he right-handed in game? I may never know. But Wang is extremely good. His player build's obviously always super wide in 2K. He's going to be able to get you stops. He's going to be able to knock down shots at a super high level. And if you've got the chance to pick up Wang right now for his price, I think you do it. Because again, as you're seeing with Miles Turner, you'll even see with my bench bigs. Bigs right now in this game, good bigs, budget bigs are hard to come by. They really are. There's not that many, you know, solid, cheap options at that center position. Wang is one of my favorites right now in the game. At the bench, point guard. This one's going to surprise some people. I'm plugging in Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Now, why does it surprise some people? Because people are probably like, Ty, where's Andrew Bogut? Ty, where is Denny at? You guys got to realize those cards right now are insanely expensive. And finding cheap point guards, it's tough to do. It's one of the main reasons I'm super high on Evan Turner right now is because if you're looking for like an alternative to Evan Turner, it's hard to do. Like Alex Caruso is even 30, 40,000 MT. So it comes at at what cost? To me, Nickeil is a card that can play, that can compete, going to be solid defensively, can knock down some shots. I like Nickeil for his price. Maybe it's because I'm a Timberwolves fan. but give me Nickeil Alexander-Walker. At the bench, too, I'm plugging in Jerome Kersey. A card that when this card had a diamond, right? Jerome Kersey's first card, the diamond card, was not good at all, right? I used that diamond card. First time he was fine. His jump shot was just basically unusable. Now you're looking at a Jerome Kersey card with updated 6. He can play the shooting guard position. So then at 6'7", with updated 6, can play the shooting guard position. Defensively solid. He's an absolute stud, an absolute beast. I mean, I have no flaw. I have no problem with him. If you want to plug in Maurice Spates in this spot, I really don't mind him either for kind of budget shooting guard type of options. But to me, Jerome Kersey, for my money, is a really solid option. Small forward position. Again, don't get surprised. I'm plugging in Galaxy Opal Al Harrington. Now, again, here's the big thing for me. A lot of these newer Skylines players aren't super expensive. They're not right now. A lot of these cards are super cheap, easy to get, and again, a lot of these cards are so good. I really do like Al Harrington. It's kind of that 3-and-D hybrid small forward type of player where he's going to knock down shots. Defensively, he's going to be just fine. 6'9", absolutely okay as well. Different player than my starting small forward in Alexis Agenta for sure, but both cards I think can lead you to a lot of success. And the fact that Jerome Kersey, Al Harrington are relatively inexpensive, I think, again, we've got to take advantage of it. It's the same thing for all of the Galaxy Opals that came out in this Skyline set. While they are cheap, all the other cards in the auction house are expensive. Take advantage of picking up the Skylines players right now. We've got, what, 4 of them so far plugged in my squad? And, I mean, again, are we going to see more in the squad? No, but 4 out of the total 10 is crazy. Bench 4, I'm plugging in Walker Kessler. I know he's expensive, right? Similar price to Miles Turner because both the cards are super rare. Now, if we see Super Packs Tuesday, I guess it could drive down the prices of those type of cards, but right now, they're insanely high. I like both of them. Different kind of, they're different cards, but they play very similar. Like height-wise, Walker Kessler's 7 feet tall, Miles Turner's 6'11". They're both going to shoot the ball decently well. They're both going to play solid defense. To me, there's just not a whole lot of flaws in either one of them. Again, long, lengthy power forwards that are going to be kind of spot-up guys and knock down shots. I really do like both of them. I think both of them can lead you to a lot of success. Now, even on my No Money Spent Squad series, at this stage, I've got way too much MT to, really, love where my squad's at. Like, I got too much MT for a lot of these cards. But you like Jabari Smith Jr., Evan Turner, Jerome Kersey, Al Harrington, Walker Kessler. These are cards that if you are, balling on a budget, can absolutely compete. And that's the thing. Like, you match up against the, invincible Giannis, these guys can go out there and compete. Bench center, I'm plugging in Vlade Divac. Kind of, in my opinion, one of the more underrated big men we have right now in the game. I was looking at like Rudy Gobert, looking at, some of the other options. And I'm like, you know what? For his price, I like Vlade Divac as much as any other budget big man that we have in the game. And I say budget, he's not cheap, but he's cheaper than Walker Kessler. He's cheaper than Miles Turner. And again, I don't necessarily know why, because I think Vlade Divac is an absolute beast, an absolute stud. And I think if you are in need of a budget center, he's such an easy card to use because he's got an easy to time release. He's got such a high 3-ball. There's just not many flaws in him. Just a complete card that, again, if you are looking for that center, he's 7'1". Is he going to be as good as, Invincible Wemby? No. But do I think he can go out there and compete with a guy like Invincible Wemby? Absolutely. I think he is that level of good. There's really no flaws, in my opinion, for Mr. Vlade Divac. So if you look at this squad, up and down the squad, Evan Turner, 10,000 MT. Jabari Smith Jr., what? 10,000, 7,000 MT. Alexis Agenta, 5,000. Miles Turner's like 40. Wang's cheap. Nickeil's cheap. Jerome Kersey's 10. Al Harrington's 10. Walker Kessler's expensive. And Vlade Divac's expensive. So realistically, you can basically build this squad minus a few guys, especially at the power forward position, center position, for what? 100,000 MT? Like, it's not, still, yes, the market's high, but it's still not hard to build a budget squad right now in the game. You just got to take advantage of where the prices are of these Skyline players. That's going to wrap it up for our video today. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.